Hi, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're well. Today is Saturday and sorry, I'm just popping something in the bin. I thought, as promised, I would do a video myself and the kids on what we think of Sainsbury's Stamford Street. Is it Stamford Street? Yes, Stamford Street food. I did say when I done the haul that it would be over a 24-hour period, but I was sitting thinking about it and I thought like we're going to be eating the food for most of the week anyways because I bought quite a bit, and I just thought if I can kind of like cover some on, well, tonight, Saturday, it kind of gives you a better idea of the food and stuff and what we think of it, because then we've covered more days and we've ate more. So I'm going to do tonight's tea. For those of you that are new to my channel, hi, my name's Rosie. I generally upload videos a couple of times a week, lifestyle haul, vlogs, that kind of stuff. You've probably already figured out what today's video is, well, what the weekend's video is. If you haven't already, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. And I know it's a little bit premature, but if you enjoyed the video you're about to see, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as it just helps me understand what videos you enjoy and prefer. And also I'm over on Instagram, so if you'd like to go over there and give me a following, that would be great. Tonight's tea is, I'm going to do chips with the chicken breaded nuggets for the kids, and I think I am probably going to have one of these chicken Kievs. I'm also going to do some beans, just ignore the state of the kitchen. I mean, it's not too bad, to be fair. I've lost the beans. There we go. Right, so I'm going to get the beans out. I just thought it would be a better idea, and I'm going to put the kettle on. I'm going to have a cup of tea bags, Stamford Street. I'm just going to make myself a cup of tea, pop that in the cup, make sure it's definitely that one that went in. Right, I'm going to let that sit for a little while and stew, and then I'm going to add the milk, and hopefully they will be drinkable and not too weak. I don't know if you can see, I'll just move the milk out of the way. I'm just trying to open the beans. Does anybody have any recommendations for a decent tin opener? I mean, this one's not too bad, it's actually working today, so it must know that I'm using it, but honestly, the amount of tin openers that I buy and they just don't ever seem to be any good. So yeah, if anybody's got any recommendations for, just gonna pop that in the sink so I can wash it. If anybody's got any this is what I'm using at the minute. It's a Magic, is that the right way around? Sorry, it's a Magic can opener. Magic can. It works when it wants to. It's obviously been on its best behaviour today because it knows that I'm using it. It usually doesn't work and I'm standing with kitchen knives trying to get it open, so if anybody's got any recommendations for a decent tin opener, please let me know. Just pop the beans in a pan. There we go. You are currently sitting on the windowsill at the moment. Just pop these for the wash and I can put them in the recycling. for anybody that's not had the Stamford beans or the Stamford Street beans. They're a little bit watery, a little bit liquidy, but usually the cheaper branded beans are. Just hopefully, as long as they're edible, that's the main thing. And for 34p, was it 34p a tin? I think 34p or 35p, I can't quite remember. Anyways, yeah, I've got a memory like a sieve, sorry. Yeah, so move on to the cup of tea. Let's go. I'm just going to pop yours somewhere where I can, hang on, I'm just going to wash my hands. Pop yours somewhere. Add my milk because I like to, oh, this is going to be, straight away, this is, I can already see what's happening. Like, right, so that's been sat for probably as long as I would let my Yorkshire tea bags sit. Oh, sorry, I just splashed something on there. That's actually, that's so weak. I mean, I like a bit of milk in my tea because I like to be able to taste the milk. But even still, I'm gonna have to put another tea bag in that, I'm gonna. Or I'll know for the next cup to, oh, that's like dishwater. Right, so that's a great start with the tea bags. Xander, Lexi, Jaden. Right, so I've dished everything out. I'm just waiting on chips for myself and Marley. Unfortunately, my air fryer is, excuse the pile of dishes that I've just had to wash there. My air fryer is literally, it's the smaller version, so it only does solid chips at a time. I mean, everything seems to have cooked quite well. If anything, I've probably overcooked it because I don't know about anybody else, but I cannot cook frozen food for love nor money. I can't cook sausages either, I burn them. That's very oily. That's the oil that's came off the Kievs. Dog's dinner, literally, I'll have to, right, I'm gonna feed the dog. What's it like?
Very crispy.
Right, Xander, try your food. I will sit here. What do you think? Right.
I'm gonna
taste test.
Taste test it. Little taste testers. Let's go.
Right, well come on. Little taste testers. Come on then. Taste test. Jaden, what have you tasted so far?
It just tastes like a freezer.
It just tastes like a freezer.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not good.
No, wait. Are you
That's
trying
the
the chips?
Yeah.
The chips are just chips, and the beans are just beans.
Okay, but what do you think of them? Do you think they taste good, or do you think they don't taste well, or?
The chips.
Aha.
The chips taste good.
The chips taste all right.
And I haven't tried the beans, but I know, but because I've always tried beans, I know the beans just taste like beans. Yeah. These just taste like a freezer.
Oh bless. What, the chicken nuggets taste like a freezer?
Nah, the chicken nuggets good.
What, you like the chicken
Yeah,
nuggets?
I like chicken nuggets.
Right, okay. Xander is too busy drinking a bottle of Pepsi Max.
We got Pepsi Max, boys.
We did get Pepsi Max. What did you all think?
I don't like it.
You didn't like it. I can tell you've not eaten anything. What have you?
Only the beans.
You ate the beans? I didn't even like the beans. Xander?
The beans were like watery.
Yeah, there's not much flavour to them, is there?
Yeah, and the fries just like tasted like a freezer.
I thought the fries were very dry.
Yeah.
The chips taste like how cardboard smells.
Okay, the tomato sauce.
Very
It
sweet.
was actually really good.
It's minging.
Did you like the tomato sauce?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a plus, Sandra. At least you like the
To me, I have the most positives out of them all. I say that the beans and the chips were good.
Okay.
The nuggets would just tasted like freezer, and the worst part of it was they're crisp and hard, and Really, I don't really like the crisp and hard part on the
Okay.
regular chicken nuggets.
Okay, so all I can say, guys, is tonight's tea was not, yeah, it didn't go down too well. I found
Didn't live up to my standards.
I don't know. Tomato sauce, I found was very sweet, as everybody said, was very sweet.
And it had a bad aftertaste.
Yeah, I think it had a bad aftertaste. Just rather watery as well, and also I think like I don't know, we just didn't enjoy it. Morning. How is everyone today? It's currently Sunday morning. I didn't film any more yesterday just because we didn't really eat any more of the Stamford Street. Sorry if you can hear the dog in the background. He's having his breakfast, but he's a very noisy eater. I do apologise. It's 8:05. Yeah, I'm gonna have some breakfast. I have been up since 5 o'clock. Let's just say I got a visit from my monthly friend. Woke me up 5 o'clock this morning, pains and stuff, and I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I have been binge watching Home Alone. Started watching that last night. Started watching Home Alone 2 afterwards, but then fell asleep. Does anybody else do that? Like, find a film that you really, really like and start binge watching. I did put it on my Instagram stories. I also put on my Instagram stories that I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, and I've just not been able to get back to sleep. So I put the telly on, and yeah, Home Alone 2, and I just had I was checking like my social media and stuff. So I'm gonna have some breakfast. Sorry about that, my battery died. As usual, story in my life. Peanut butter. Oh, that opened quite easily. That opened very easily. Either that or I've just got stronger, which I very much doubt. So because it's crunchy, what do you prefer? Crunchy or smooth? Doesn't look very appetising. So I'm just gonna have the 1 spoon. Hopefully it will be okay and I will enjoy it. Right, I mean it looks nice-ish, she says. So while my battery was dead, I put my honey in. You can see, there we go. Sorry, just checking in the viewfinder that it's not kind of like that it's focusing. So my batteries were switched off through the night. Obviously fire safety and all that kind of stuff. This one that's in should be fully charged, but I'm not sure how long it's going to last because it was switched off. I don't know if it's recharged through the night or not. So I'm going to just have a quick taste. That's actually, with everything else, that's alright. Time for the peanut butter. That's actually alright. I don't know if it's got it's probably got sugar and stuff in it though. Yeah, it's probably got sugar and stuff in it though because it doesn't say that it doesn't. Yeah, the peanut butter that I usually buy doesn't have sugar or salt, anything added to it. It's just peanuts. This has got sugar and salt, so unfortunately. and the crunchy peanuts. But it's alright, it's actually nice. I like that. It'd be nice on toast as well, and with porridge that I usually have on the morning and stuff, £1.25. I'll buy that again. And the muesli is nice as well. I'm not sure what it'd be like on its own, but with everything else, it just tastes like muesli. And that was £1.75. So I will definitely finish that bag at some point, well, yeah, through the week. It'll be a nice change from porridge. Tea-wise, I will quickly pop the milk in. I'm just going to show you because do you know what? Oh, really. There you go. That looks so much better, but I've had to put 2 tea bags in, but that looks like a decent cup of tea. Finally! My only concern is at £1.75, and my Sainsbury's didn't do a smaller box. Now, for the fact that you've got to use 2 tea bags per cup just to get a decent cup of tea, my question is, would it be worth it? I think it'd be better if they did like smaller boxes. I mean, maybe they do in like other Sainsbury's, maybe different Sainsbury's. Does anybody live near a Sainsbury's that do the smaller boxes of the Stamford Street tea bags? And if they do, have you ever bought them and how much are they? Because for the bigger box, £1, 160 tea bags, it's £1.75. I'm just going to pop those on there while I grab these ones as well. But if you've got to use 2 tea bags each time you make yourself a cup of tea, I mean, some people do anyways, don't they? Because even like with the branded, I think sometimes they're not strong enough either. So some people do put 2 tea bags in their tea because they're like a really strong brew. Do any of you put 2 tea bags in your tea regardless of the brand of the tea bag? I only have 1, but that is usually, I don't know what, I'm not even going to risk it because on my luck I'll end up spilling it everywhere. That is usually what I would. I mean, it's not bad. Toast, Stamford Street. Xander's having some jam on toast for his breakfast. I'm going to try this. I mean, it was 40p. It's really thin. You can smell the vinegar in it quite a lot as well, and it wasn't very soft. But I mean, spread is, this has been in the fridge. I mean, it's really easy to spread and stuff. It's quite pale looking. I'm not going to taste this just yet. I'll have some of this at dinner time and let you know what I think. But Xander's going to have jam on toast, and we'll let you, well, he can give you his full ratings after he's eaten his breakfast. I swear I'm losing my mind. I've literally just convinced myself that I haven't fed the dog. I'm just going to pop. Pop this round. I've literally convinced myself that I haven't fed the dog as I'm getting the burgers out of the freezer. And I have. Andy's got his tea sitting there as well because I pre-cooked it all yesterday. I'm going crazy. You know what that is, don't you? Because I've been up since 5 o'clock. Dinner. We are having these, yeah, let's have a wee look. Dinner, we are having these burgers. Hopefully they're going to be alright. If anybody's had these before, let me know what you thought of them. I mean, they're rather thin. They're a little bit thinner than what I'm used to buying. because I usually get the burgers from Aldi or Tesco's, which are generally a lot thicker. I normally go for quarter pounders because I just think you get a bit more burger for your money. £1.90, 8 beef burgers. Fingers crossed the kids are going to eat them because this is Xander's breakfast. Didn't go down well. He's had a couple of bites, well he's had one bite, didn't like it. Ended up having milk and cereal. Anyways, I had a bite, to be honest. Jam, just tasted like jam. Little bit, I'm going to say weak in flavour, but other than that, I think the jam was like 30-something pence. You can't complain, it's still strawberry jam, you know, at the end of the day. Spread tasted perfectly fine. The bread, I wasn't too, I think the issue with myself and Xander was that the bread was very dry, even though it had been toasted, it was like cardboard, and I haven't toasted it that much, to be fair, because I was a little bit concerned. I mean, that's anemic. I was concerned the fact that it was already thin bread, that if I over toasted it, it was just going to be like eating cardboard, but it still tasted like cardboard anyway. It's very dry. Scared to overcook these, you've got to grill them and not put them in the oven. I'm used to putting my burgers in the oven, but the instructions on the box were to grill them, so that's what I've done. But I'm a little bit scared. Haven't left the grill because I don't want to overcook them because they're quite thin. I'm scared in case I burn them and then they go to cardboard. Dear me. The joys. Do you know, if I'm just thinking, if you didn't have a lot of money and you didn't have, I'm gonna say, like the facilities to shop around and stuff, I mean, oh, that's the 4. They would be, I mean, they're edible, they look edible anyways. Should we give this one a shot as well? Yeah. Right, okay.
I'm going to bring my food in.
Oh gosh. I'm just going to, so you can actually see what I'm doing. Right, I'm just gonna
Just pour that in.
pour that in. Do you want it in this one? Right, so this is actually double strength orange, so I haven't put a lot in, if you can see.
So it'll
Do you want to try it?
Yeah. So it'll give me double strength than before.
Well, it won't give you double strength, but it will certainly taste double strength. Do we know where Jason is?
I think.
What do you think? Is that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it? Right, hang on.
You have to taste
I'm
that.
gonna taste it.
Oh.
I am actually, yeah, I'm gonna taste it already, I think.
So good.
I mean, for the fact that I've still got the taste of mouthwash and toothpaste and stuff in my mouth from earlier. We're having a lazy day today, it's Sunday. That's not bad, that actually, that's nice. I would buy that again. It's not that sweet either, so yeah, the orange juice I would buy again. It was for, I'm trying to see, I don't remember how much it was. It was 50p. It was 50p, so for a little bottle, I mean the bottles aren't very big, but it is double strength. So for 50p, yeah, I would buy that again. Moment of truth. I've got the one that's slightly burnt on the edge. Oh mind, I didn't even have them in for that long. Oh well. And the kids in the background. Alright. I mean, they're nothing great to write home about, but just take a bit of the burger itself. The rolls are nice. The rolls are nice and soft. But again, they're just like Aldi's or Tesco's. The burgers, do you know what? I'm gonna say they're alright. Right. What do we think, Xander, Jaden? What do you think of the burgers?
They're great as always.
I haven't tried the burger.
Right.
I'm trying the yogurt and it's actually really nice.
So the yogurts have got a thumbs up. You like the yogurts? Mhm.
And Jen, you would like the yogurt. And nothing.
Do you know, it amazes me how fast it still gets dark. It's currently coming up to 4:30 and it's already, yeah, lights and everything are on. So we are filming now at tea time. It is dark in the UK, hence the lights. Tea is, we've got, it's like a full English breakfast, but it's not a full English breakfast, if that makes sense, because we're having it at tea time. So I generally tend to call it a mixed grill because I don't fry. The only thing I'll fry is like the eggs. Eggs, black pudding. This was all I could get from Sainsbury's. They did have a more expensive one, but this was the cheaper one that they did. Mushrooms, again. They did have cheaper ones, but I didn't realise until a bit later on. It was actually the very end of my shop, and I was going to the till and I spotted them and they were like 80p, something like that. And these were like at the very, very bottom of the basket. I mean, well, the trolley, because trust me, I didn't have a basket. The trolley, so I didn't want to rummage through it all, so I just left it and I paid the £1.30 anyways for the mushrooms. Sausage. This is the Stamford Street one, and the bacon is Stamford Street as well. They didn't do a Stamford Street in the hash browns, but they are Sainsbury's hash browns and we've not had them before, so we are going to try them. Right, so I didn't do beans because they didn't think, I mean, Jaden actually liked the beans, but I haven't done beans. Jaden's literally got like sausage, bacon, 2 fried eggs and some mushrooms. Yeah, hopefully that'll be okay. I mean, if he's still hungry, I can, and he maybe wants some beans or something, I can put some beans on for him. Santa, what have you got?
I like this. I like it.
Right, you think it's alright? Well, so far you've just got a lot of tomato sauce. Oh my god. Jaden?
I said it was great.
You thought it was great. What did you think of the sausage?
The sausage were good.
Okay, okay. Lexi, what are you thinking so far? You think it's alright? I mean, you haven't really tasted much, have you? Have you tasted the bacon? I mean, obviously you're a bacon fanatic, so yeah, you a bacon concierge, so you should know your bacon. Lexi loves bacon. You think the bacon's alright? I think it shrunk quite quickly. Well, yeah, from like, if that makes sense, but apart from that, it was alright, the bacon was fine. Now you said, I'll come and sit with the kids while I eat mine. Now you're resting on a glass cup, which I find is very funny. So, what do I think? Right. I don't usually eat a lot of sausage unless I really like, obviously, the brand. I've tried half of it. I don't like it. Whether or not it's just me being fussy, but I think it tastes like there's a lot of cereal in it. They're very soft, very soggy. They didn't, as I said before my camera died, they didn't cook, they weren't cooking in my oven, and I had them on like the highest setting which I've got, and my cooker is an electric fan oven. So I had to nuke them in the air fryer. The hash browns haven't got any flavour, so yeah, they are kind of, I had high hopes for the hash browns. They just don't have a lot of flavour. In fact, they've got no flavour. A bit of salt and tomato ketchup, they're great, because they put the flavour in. My black pudding, it's not the best I've tasted.
So that's what it is.
That's what it is, darling, black pudding. Mushrooms are mushrooms, they're fine. My eggs are alright, I like the eggs. I don't think I would buy the sausages again, or the hash browns, or the black pudding, and that's me being honest. It's kind of been a mixed review. Jaden loved it. Sander thinks it's alright. Lexi thinks it's alright. Kenzie thought it was, it's okay. Bless. And we don't have a Marley, she didn't want any. So, out of 10, what would you give it? 10 out of 10? Have you even tasted the sausage?
Not yet.
Yeah, you have to taste the sausage before you can give it a 10 out of 10. She's given the bacon 10 out of 10. Obviously, you're going to give the bacon 10 out of 10. You need to taste your sausage instead of just sitting eating your bacon. I'm going to give it, like, literally, if somebody served that up to me in, I don't know, on a plate or whatever, I mean, I would eat it because that's the type of person that I am. Because I wouldn't want to say that I didn't like it or anything, but I think I'll give it a 4 out of 10. And that's not my cooking. Is that the taste of mushrooms, did you say? Well, they don't taste like mushrooms.
Yeah.
The mushrooms taste like mushrooms. Okay, so Lexi doesn't like the sausages. I didn't mind the sausage. I just didn't think the texture was very nice. Very soft, very mushy. You could tell there was a lot of cereal in it.
I don't like the taste.
Pardon me. Not a lot of meat. Just, yeah.
I don't like the taste.
We've got one more meal to go. I think for supper they're going to have rice pudding and peaches. So we'll let you know what that tastes like. So everybody's opted, well, all the kids have opted for the peaches. I can say that I've tasted them. They just taste like tinned peaches. And I've already opened a can of rice pudding. So, I mean, that's the rice pudding. It's not actually that watery. I'm just going to be terrible and taste it out of the tin. It's nice, it just tastes like rice pudding. So that's supper for tonight. So I am just editing the video and realised I didn't even do an ending. Basically all hell broke loose last night. It just got really busy with baths and stuff and the kids being back at school today, so I didn't manage to get an ending finished. Verdict of Sainsbury's, Stamford Street. Yeah, some of it was alright, some of it was downright not alright. Downright, yeah, some of it was just downright rubbish. Obviously if you watch the video or if you've seen the video, you'll kind of get the gist of it through the video and stuff. A few bits like the cereal, the biscuits, the rice pudding and stuff I would probably buy again. But things like, I'm gonna say, the frozen, the chips, the things like the frozen, yeah, the dippers, the chicken Kievs, which were very oily, I wouldn't buy those again. My personal like preference. My personal like thing is basically that you could probably get just as cheap elsewhere if you know where to look. If you've got like an Aldi or even Lidl or somewhere like that closer to you, then to be honest, you know, I just, yeah, it's, for me, Sainsbury's is, I have to travel to get to my Sainsbury's and it's not that good. So I would probably just stick with Aldi and stuff, because I can get the same stuff at Aldi, which my preference tastes better, and it's just the same price or even a little bit cheaper. So I don't know, everybody's entitled to their own opinions and stuff, you know. I know some of you guys, you know, rate Sainsbury's and say it's really, really good, and everybody's Sainsbury's is different, and unfortunately mine's not a very good Sainsbury's. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you got this far to the end, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you in my YouTube family, and I am over also on Instagram. It's at Rosie Simpson _. So I'm gonna end the video here, and I will see you all very, very soon in the next video. Take care, stay safe, lots of love, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.